Come on, girl. Get here. Over here. Stop it. Good morning. Just setting up. At the time, get away with me. Working and working again. Morning, Gina. Hope you're well, darling. It's Friday. Let's think of it like that, Gina. Not long and you've got weekend. Yes, party time. If you hear any racket in background, it's Cleo. She's got some new toys, so she's being a bit noisy this morning. Right that way, actually. Morning, Catherine. Hope you're well, darling. Where are you, Cleo? Get in. Get it. Put my light on for you. We have a light. Could do with some like clips to hold this in place, really. Haven't really got anything. I don't think my hair clip's gonna work, but I'll try. Oh, saying that though, it's worked. So, oh, it's not well next week, week after. You had a good week, everybody? So today we are colouring in the 50 Lovely Gnomes by Camellia Angel Cover.
Mine.
And this is the image that got chosen. I think I'm going to start getting Ruben to pick some of these. Or I might do just random Jen or get someone else to pick some pictures if I send it like a flick through or something. And it's been a long one. I bet it has, Gina. Bless you. We've got 2 weeks of school runs and then the break up for a week. I'm looking forward to that week's break so that I can do some other colourings. I haven't let anybody know either when I've come on. I've not even put anything on a community tab. To be honest, I've not even been on Instagram for about quite a few days actually, all week. I think last time I went on was Monday, but I can't be precise on exactly when. But I ain't even been on Instagram. I've been trying to finish Monday. No, not Monday. Yeah, Monday's picture that we started. But I haven't really had time to do any colouring at all this week. I've had appointments coming out of my ears. I've had Ruben's yearly checkup for his speech therapy. she's going to be seeing him every year instead of every 6 months, but there's not really much she can do as yet. He's still getting nasality, meaning when he's speaking, he's getting there's air coming through his nose when he's talking. But she says it could get better or it could get worse. She's just got to basically wait until his head grows a bit more. And that were that. And then on Tuesday night, because we took, obviously Cleo had a surgery on Friday last week, and she'd had been resting up from Friday when she got home to Tuesday morning. And on Tuesday morning, we decided to take her for a walk with us to school, just to get a bit of fresh air and not going to places that's not got lots of dogs or anything and no public fields. And then Tuesday night, I noticed that her tummy were bigger lumps than what it were before she went for surgery. So I started to panic and get worried. So I called the vets up Wednesday morning. Tuesday. I phoned them up and said, Tuesday afternoon actually. And I said that I've noticed that her tummy's got bigger. And it's worse than what it were before she went in. They tried to get me in for Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock, but I didn't get a call back until 8 o'clock, and said that we could go to as local town vets instead of like down the road from us. So we had to go all the way to town on Wednesday morning to go and get her belly checked. Luckily, it's just a bit of fluid, and it can, it'll subside in a while. She's booked us in for another appointment on the 27th just for another checkup. But I've noticed the scabs come off now. You can visibly see the line where they're cut. It's got a little bit of lumps because apparently there's still stitches on the inside. Obviously it'll dissolve after a while, but it's just a bit of fluid that's underneath. But yeah, she's doing well. She's doing well, and she's playing, she's pooing, she's weeing, she's eating, she's drinking, she's ragging her toys around and jumping up and down on the sofa. So she's well in herself. It's just because I've never been through it before, I just wanted a belly check, that were all. But yeah, she's been fine, but it's just been one of those days. And then I had a break yesterday, but I just couldn't be bothered to do anything. And then today we've had an appointment with Ruben's teacher to go over his targets for the rest of this year and what outcomes might be and anything that we've got any questions over. So yeah, it's just been a busy week for me. So I've not really got much done with this picture that we started on Monday, but this is it so far. Obviously, I did a skin, her eyes, and a hair on the live stream on Monday. The skin does look darker than that in person than what it does on video. And then last night, I decided to do it like a shirt. And then I'll try and do the rest of it as and when I can over the weekend. I just want to take my time with it. So yeah, it's just progress, slow progress. I'm not using any pencils at the moment, Catherine. I'm just going to use my Deco Time watercolor markers, which is these ones, aqua markers. I'm just going to be using these, and then I'll use pencil. I'll probably use my Xena color pencils on top, for making it look better. Thank you, guys. Me too. She's all right. She's well in herself. She's playing and whatnot. So yeah, we'll get started. Where to start? I've not used my aqua markers for a while, to be honest. 115. But yeah, she's good. Like I say, it's just been a busy one, so I've not had time to do anything. And when I have, like on Thursday, I've just not been bothered. I've just been watching stuff on telly. I'm really wanting some of those hoo markers. Not the thin ones, but ones like this. I see one hand. Is that the other? I'm guessing so. Yeah, I've had the thin ones, but I ended up selling them for some reason. I don't know if it were because I just weren't going on with them or anything, but the other Ohuhu ones that I had was I think it was 160 something set and they was really thin. But I'm liking these style pens. I really want some of these. But I want the Ohuhu ones. So I'm gonna have to save up and get myself some. What colour we're gonna go with these? Oh, I've missed a bit of his face actually. I think that's part of his face, is it not? Oh well. I think we're gonna go blue. I like blue. 63. Have you got a set, Gina? I really want ones like these though. You know, shape of them. Yeah. I think I'd want a really big set, you know, with a wide range of different colours. I hate to be I hate to be limited on colours, me. Let's have a nice range. Yeah. Oh, behave, Gina. You really want me to get I really want to get some. As bad as me with colouring books for you. Oh, I've just gone over his face. Yes, I think that's the set that I'm wanting, Gina. Just so expensive. I think we're all in the same boat, aren't we? We see everybody else. I think what's bugging me most with these is all the streaks and stuff in it. They're okay, but yeah, I've bought some stuff on there recently. That's where I got this from. This computer mat. I got that from AliExpress. And I've been browsing on there recently, and that's where I've bought a few other bits that I'm going to be showing on my channel. I'm hoping they come in handy for certain things. If not, then so be it. At least I've tried. So, what the hell is that? A pillar? I think it's a pillar. I will have a look. But I think when it comes to hoo, you've got to be careful, aren't you? Because there's some that are fake and some that are real. And I think sometimes prices that they are on there, you can still get them from Amazon, same price. But I'll have a look. Now, is that part of his arm? Or is it part of the mushroom? What do you think, guys? Oh no, that's part of chair arm, sorry. I've just noticed the that bit there. It's part of chair. Change different colours. 63. 64. I can't be bothered. Where is my partner in crime? Who would that be, Gina? Jen? I have no idea. I'm going to get the mythographic books. Have I enabled you, Gina? Yeah, I've started to collect. I've got the Mythagoria books. I got those a while ago. Like I said, I started in one of the pictures. I think it's the clown picture, and then I got the Frozen Fantasies, and then I've just literally got a bundle of a woman. I got 3 books, which was the Animals, Imagine, and Wanderlust. So, and now I want to get the rest of them. Trying to find bargains though, you know what I mean? I don't want to be spending over odds. They're really nice books, but I really can't afford the prices that they are at the moment. Way out of my price range. So if I can get them like a bit cheaper, then I'll try my best to get a bargain. I don't know, Gina. I think it depends on what you prefer, really. I mean, I've still got my 3 to flip on my channel, but just for reference, this is that Animals book. So you get a quick little look at some images. And these are just like Kirby's books. These are perforated pages. Paper quality is really nice and soft. It's not as thick as Kirby's, but it's thickish. But it also has hidden items inside each picture as well. Elephant, tigers, jellyfish, monkey, a little bat, cheetah. So yeah, it's a lot more intricate, I believe, compared to Kirby's. But very rewarding once you've coloured them. And then you get your key at the back, you know, with all the different stuff that's available. So in this book alone, you have you've got the cover photo, a koi carps, stag tree spirit, chimera, frilled neck lizard, rhinoceros, unicorn, rabbit, owl, elephant, Cerberus, buffalo, Fenrir, I think it's a wolf, yeah, it's wolf, turtle, winged lion, seahorse, kraken, tiger, hippocampus, jellyfish, hawk, bear, phoenix, monkey, hummingbird, ram, lionfish, snail, griffin, whale, crab, stork, a bat, hedgehog, chameleon, stingray, frog, cheetah, snake, carabao, I think carabao, swan, fox, capricorn, cat, pegasus, eel, moose, dragon, walrus, tarsier, raccoon, giraffe, otter, gazelle, peacock, zebra, butterfly, gorilla. So there's a lot in there. Morning, Jen. Hope you're well, darling. There's quite a lot of pictures in this one. It's really thick as well. I can't really show you, but it's nice and thick. It's the Mythographic Animals book, Jen. I've started to collect them and I've done a group on Facebook for everybody. Everybody's going mad about the group being open, so I'm really hopeful with that at the moment. But I've just been telling Gina, and she's joined group, and she's debating on which books to get first, or book to get. I was saying I've got the Frozen Fantasies book, and I've got the Mythagoria books. Oh, I've got two of them. I forgot which one. Mythagoria, Gory Underworld, I think it is, and then I've got the other one. So plodding on, thanks you. Yeah, just a busy week, Jen. Is that the one you've done the clowning when you hurt your arm? Yeah, Jen. I still haven't finished that one yet. I will get round to it though. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people getting these books, but only problem is they're really expensive. They're like between 10. Well, I think there's one book that dropped to £5, which was the Frozen Fantasies. For some reason, it dropped to £5, so I grabbed it while it were on offer. But the rest of the books, like these, they're like between £10 and £13 a book, which is a lot of money to get, you know. But they're really thick. The perforated pages, single-sided, and the quality of paper is really nice. It's not as thick as Kirby's, but it's thickish, and the paper is nice and soft. It doesn't tell you on the book itself what the paper quality is, you know. But there's also hidden gems in this, a bit like, well, it's like Kirby's, but there's a lot more items in the pictures themselves. So, but yeah, I've got the Frozen Fantasies. I've had it a while. I've just not coloured in it yet. But I saw someone doing an offer on Facebook, and I grabbed it, and this was one of them. And then I've got the Imagine and the Wanderlust. So I got those three as well the other day. Yesterday, I think it were. Oh, has Pam got one as well? I haven't. I've hardly been on, to be honest. I've been so busy. Like I said at the beginning of the video, live stream. I had Ruben's new street clinic on Tuesday morning. That were a full day's outing. And then I got worried about Cleo because she the lump from the operation when she sat down on the sofa. and I were on at the desk, I noticed that there were a huge lump on her tummy, and it looked worse than what it were before she went for surgery, and I started to panic that it had like busted open on inside. So I panicked and I phoned vets up, and they said we'll try and get you in for tea time, but it might be tomorrow morning. And it got to 8 o'clock Tuesday night, and I got it got to 7:30 at night. I thought, they're not going to ring me back now. And they ended up phoning me back at 8 o'clock that night saying, can you get to, local town and go through there at 10 o'clock in the morning to go and get a checkup. They couldn't understand why she'd not even been booked in for like a post-op, to check her over and everything. So we ended up having to go to town on Wednesday morning and have a checkup. And luckily, she's had a checkup. Stitching's gone really well. She's had a feel. She said that it's a bit of fluid around where her site is, to stop her from getting all giddy and excited. And I'm like, are you for real? She's a 6-month-old pup. She gets excited at everything. She'll run around. She's still having funny half hours and stuff. And I'm like, there's no way I can't, stopping her from doing that. She's giddy and she's wanting to burn some energy off. She's going to do it, you know what I mean? But she's fine. She's fine. She's eating, she's drinking, she's putting, she's weeing, she's playing. And they've checked site over, but she said that she's going to book us in for like local, which is like 5 minutes down the road. She's got to go back on 27th just for another quick checkup, just make sure everything's okay. And then I had yesterday where I've had a day to do whatever I wanted, but then I've just not been bothered. When you get that point where I can't be bothered to do anything. I want to do something, but I just can't be bothered. It was one of those days yesterday. And then this morning we've had an appointment with Ruben's teacher to go over all of his targets and everything. A bit like a parents' evening thing, and that was a good half an hour appointment. Then we've had to wait for a bus come. That were out of service, so we're a bit pissed off because it's freezing today. And it were out of service, so we're still waiting for a bus for another 20 minutes. And come down to his local town bit and done a little bit of shopping and come back home. I had something to eat and then come back home and started to get ready for the thing. So it's just been a busy week. I've not been able to do much at all. So I'm glad to sit down and do a bit of colouring this morning. Hi Rach, I'm okay, thanks. How's you? I'm working through my Zodiac special book issue 67 at the moment. Awesome, Katrin. I've not even started in that issue at all. All too often. Hello, Fussel. Hope you're well, darling. As long as you're all well, Jen, that's what's important. We are, Jen, just plodding on. Like I say, it's just been a busy week, and I've just not had time to shit, basically. And it's nice to sit down and do some colouring. I've been really wanting to do colouring. It's funny because when I want to do colouring, I can't, and then when I can colour, I just can't be bothered. But like I said, I got these. I've just shown you that. I don't know if you're still here, Gina. Oh yeah, you're still here. I'll show you a quick look at this one. Are you ready, Gina? Breathing rate was about as good as it's getting. So yeah, Gina, this is the Wanderlust. I'll show you a few in me. I've got to flip these on my channel anyway, but so these here, I'm just going to flip like through a few pages so you get to see. So you can see that some of these pages are really tiny. Tiny images. If you've got bad eyesight, I think some of these pages would be like really hard to work on. Got a red panda there. And gypsy hut. And giraffe, you can just see it in the background. not for you. I thought not. And then you get your images on back, just like the other book. And then we have the Imagine. There is, it tells you on the back, not on all of the books. Like on this one, you've got 5, 5, 5. You've got 5 in each of these ones. Yeah, there's only 5 in these ones. The Wanderlust. There's quite a lot in different ones. There's a wide variety. There's 13 in this one. 12, 13, 11, 12, 10, 12, 12. So there's more hidden objects in this book. 14, 15. Yeah, I think it goes up to 50. So there's 17 in that one, which is the skyscraper paraglide. 17.
I didn't understand any of that.
17 in that one, lantern light.
No, I've got to.
So it's like it varies. But yeah, I'll show you this one, Gina. This one's the Imagine. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that likes it one-sided. I mean, somebody's been mentioning about Kirby's books being like this, but then I've had to explain that some of the images are double-sided, double page spread, so you can't really have single-sided images for a double spread page. So that's why it's all just a double, 2 pages in one go. Terrible. Kills so much fun for me to deal with those pages, although I really like the images themselves, but the objects, no. But yeah, so that's the other book. But they're the only ones I've got, apart from the I've got the, hold on. Ooh. I did, Jen, yeah. So this is the Frozen Fantasies one, Gina. What a garbage bin. I think I only own one mythographic book. Well, I only own these ones, and my main one was the Gory Underworld, and the I've got my other one in here. That I'm still working on. So those are your night terrors. I've already done flip throughs of these two, I think, anyway. But this is your night terrors. I'll show you this one. So these are your images for night terror. Like I said, I got these horror ones because obviously I'm into horror stuff. And then I got the Frozen Fantasies because it come on offer on Amazon. So I thought I'll grab it while it were on offer. This is the one that I started but I haven't finished.
Yeah.
Headless Horseman. Yeah, there's no hidden objects in that one. So in Night Terrors, there's no hidden objects if you choose to get it. Then there was the Gory Underworld book. So that Night Terrors is by Fabiana Atanzio. This one's by Alessandro Valdrigue. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I do apologise if it isn't. Yeah, I think so, Jen. Yeah, they are. Just had a scout over and had a look. But yeah, they're just the same as Kirby's size box. So this is Gory Underworld, Gina. Like I said, I think I've got flip throughs of these. I've got to flip the new books that I've just got.
Time 62 now, right?
But I noticed there were no groups for the... Well, I haven't noticed any Facebook groups on there for these books. So I thought I'll make a group. Everybody's gone mad that I've opened it up though. Oops. And I've got over 100 members already in the space of a day. So again, no keys, no hidden objects in this one either. And then the last but not least that I've got is the Frozen Fantasies. There is one, but I take the second one too, no problem. I've set up when I typed it into Facebook, it said Mythagoria something, but I thought it didn't look as inviting. So I just did my own anyway, because I made the Kirby group because I like to see other people's interpretations of pictures. So I thought I'd like to see other people's pictures. I like the covers on these as well. They feel really nice. But I like to see other people's pictures, and it gives everybody, ideas. And your pictures, Fussel, are absolutely to die for. You should frame them all. So yeah, this is the Frozen Fantasies, Gina. Oops, I keep hitting my phone. Yeah. And this one's got hidden objects in these ones as well. And on back here, there's a few that you can see. There's Odyssey, Paradise, which I don't have, and Enchanted Castles, but I've got the Animals, Imagine. Oh, and there's Aquatic. I haven't got that one. But yeah, there's so many different ones out there. The amount of different books there is unbelievable. And this one's by Fabiana Tanzio as well. So yeah, I hope that's helped along the way of finding what what books you want to get, Gina. Scrape my paper now. I haven't got any other books, so I can't flip. I'm just doing that just to try and keep it in place. I haven't got any other books to show you. They're the only ones I've got. What's everyone working on today? Yes, what's everybody working on? Are you not too bothered about the hidden objects then, for so? Yeah. I think it's just a case of it's part of a series, isn't it, for so with me I like to get the whole set, a bit like Kirby's. Whether I can see it or not, I don't care. I'll still get it. I don't know what bit here. I'll probably mess up somewhere. Oh God, no! I think I should frame them all. They're absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think having a bookshelf's so much easier. I keep looking for. I'm wanting a really tall, wide one. Because the shelving that I've got is just not big enough anymore. I keep looking for a second-hand one just to put me on. But prices that they want for second-hand, I can just go and buy a new. And then you've got to pay for to deliver, obviously, if you don't drive. So again, it'll be something I have to save up for. I'm not feeling this bloody gnome today at all. I'm going to start getting someone else to pick or do a random number gen or something. Bryce choosing's becoming a bit rubbish. I know. Morning, Catherine. Hope you're well, darling. Hi, Emma. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Nah, I don't want to take them out of the box. Sometimes I was sitting on the sofa and flipping through my books and seeing my progress, so they should stay where they are. I get you though, Fuzzle. I think I'm sick. I don't think I've took any of my I don't think I've took any of my pictures out, other than when I first started colouring. I took out my Molly Harrison pictures and put them into folders. I wish I'd not though. And then when you put them into folders, it becomes a lot heavier. Welcome back, Gina. You've been snooping. See which books you're going to get. Yeah, I'm just not feeling him today at all for this picture. I had to take a phone call. Those damn phone calls. Good. Glad to hear it. Honestly. Hi, everybody watching. Hope you're all well. Anybody else get any new books this week?
Fucking hell. Sorry.
Absolutely disgusting
Someone
language.
just screamed at me, yeah.
Well, mute them then. I do apologise, guys.
Sorry.
I'm going to get the Imagine, I think. Yeah, I think that'd be a good book, that. Especially for your first one. Then colour something else and don't feel forced to colour something you don't feel. Not me, had nothing other than colouring them since December. Did you get the new steampunk? I just colour what I can for and then leave rest. I got some new gel pens, but I have just been paid today. Ooh, time to buy something and get yourself something. Treat yourself, Rich. Oh, and to answer the question, I'm working on the page. I have a colour along going on my channel. Ooh. Oh, yes, Jen. Fussell's back on YouTube. Yeah, I definitely think the Imagine book would be great for you, Gina. For your first book, anyway. Yeah, 99% crap for me, lol. Not into steampunk. I was going with. I'm sure you mentioned that you like the animal part of it. I did. I'm colouring one just now. I'll not tell him that. Why have I got purple there? I'll not tell your boss that you're colouring. I think last buddy colour I did was a good 6 months ago. Not back, I just started. Oh, you just started? Yes. You wanna pop over? I started to watch The one that you did the other day, which one were it now? The one with the parrots. I've watched that one. I want them pens that you've got for so. But I also started to watch the one with the kitty. Awesome. Yeah, I really enjoy watching how you colour. And I'm gonna have to get myself some of those pencils that you've got. They're the Derwent ink tents, aren't they? That everybody's been going mad about. No, don't. I won't, Gina. I think I've decided on Lulu Mayo this morning. I've got two of her books, but I'm not highly strung on her books to be honest. There will be only two for that one, so next one will already be the final part. Ooh. Yeah. Well, last night I started to watch like I said, I watched the parrot one, and then I went over on to start watching the cat one. I'm an idiot though, because I started to watch the back end of the video rather than front, if you get what I mean. Like, I know you've done different parts for it, so I've watched the latest one rather than is that part of his beard art? I'm just gonna go there anyway, but instead of watching first video, I've watched the end one. Yes, 5 parts are a bit much, I feel. It's the one that she's commenting on, Gina. Fusselfee. She's absolutely awesome. I prefer the longer ones, especially if I'm colouring along.
So there's like, I've set up a clone.
My analytics say you are not the only one who did that. Final part was way more views than the middle parts. Yeah, I think it's like what it is when the video pops up, you automatically see it goes the most ones that have been put on earliest. I always click on the ones at the beginning and then work my way through. So I've watched it back to front, or I'm starting to watch it back to front. I'm gonna have to go back on it and start watching it from the beginning like a Wally.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's. Yeah,
right.
I think it's.
Tell me a name before I start putting it all over.
2 hours, blimey. I think I just like to see your colour, Fussel, because when I see your pictures on Facebook and Instagram, I'm like so amazed with how well, how awesome it looks. It looks like it's been photographed or digitally coloured. It looks awesome.
If it's took, yes.
I was watching it that much, Fussel, that I was supposed to be watching the new Ghostbusters with Cleo laid on my chest, and I ended up watching your video instead.
Apparently. Hang on.
Keeps
No,
me company
give me
while
a
I'm
call
pottering
sign.
around, Fussel.
It's gotta be 4 letters.
Migraine as usual. Oh, I had one of those yesterday morning. I had a couple of hours on the
What do you
sofa.
realise?
I just can't get the colour alongs to a shorter point, even though I already made so much of the repeating parts of camera, but nope, still hours long. Well, I've been told even though it's that long, they can speed up the playback time on you. There's playback speed. There's different ones. There's 2, 1.75, 1.5, 1.25, normal, 0.75, 0.5, 0.25. So they've got playback speed. So if it's not fast enough, they can do that for so to make it go faster. But obviously you'll be talking a lot faster. I'm just going along with this now. Sure, but I tried to really show, and from feedback, that's actually what people. Yeah, a lot of people like to see, slow, doing it slow and seeing what people are colouring it like.
Well, wait 25 seconds.
I don't really. I just like to watch rather than.
Apparently, it contains inappropriate.
I don't really watch for what alt description and
It's inappropriate.
talking about it too much, because then I've seen a lot of people moaning that the video's too long and do too much talking rather than colouring. So you're not going to please everybody, I suppose.
Wait, let me.
Exactly. Just finished my second scavenger hunt picture. Ooh. Have you put it on Insta, Jen? I'll have to go on after my live and have a look. I haven't been on for days. It's like, sometimes I just can't be bothered in a day and I just chill out on the sofa and early nights and one at mornings I didn't get up while late, rushing around. I want to at least find a somewhat regular life. I'm still figuring out what my video cell should be one day. Not yet. I know, and for real, if it's too long, you can speed up the video while watching too. Exactly. You see, I thought that like my live stream buddy colours were far too long, which is like 3 hours, 10 o'clock 11 o'clock 2 o'clock. But then everybody's like, oh no, I prefer longer ones. It helps me when I'm colouring. I listen to you talking and whatnot. So I've just left it as it is. This isn't going to be my best picture, I'm telling you now.
No.
It's going to be one of those colouring chat ones.
Having that Reign of the Gods is one that says it's inappropriate. But do you know what's funny? I put
Have you used the Pro markers yet, Jen? I haven't, Jen. I'm going to use them at some point though. I've been using my new pencils and whatnot, so I'm definitely going to break them out. I think it's finding the right page for them. I've been wanting to use the Star Joys, and I've been looking at each live stream that we've got. Oops, dropped my paper on the floor. So, like next week is the Circle of Life book, so I'm going to use my Star Joys on those. And then the next Friday is the Selena Fenwick Mermaid one. I might try using them on the Winged Fantasy Designs by Creative Haven book, which is on 3rd of Feb.
But it won't let me have like warriors and stuff. It's inappropriate.
But we'll see. I could also use them on the Kelly O'Gorman book for the 27th of Feb. But we'll see anyway.
Messed up, innit?
No, completely fine with it. Oh, else is colouring this one. Haven't got it, Jenna, looking after my son at the moment. He's not having a good day with his autism. I think I'm just going to do this like Pam colours pictures, you know, just do it all different colours.
You can't tell your name. Oh.
Anybody got any holidays booked this year? Won't be here on the 24th of Feb, but I'll be on holiday. Whoop, whoop. Going anywhere nice, Gina? 24th. Oh, we've got that's the Sarah Richter live stream with the Notch Warmer book. Friday, 24th of Feb. Ooh, you lucky moo. Definitely worth it, though. Definitely worth it. Can't tell you don't like it. No white bits, Gina. Get absolutely blathered. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it, Jen, at all. But it's parts of the colour along, so just colour it.
You're listening, guys. It wouldn't let me have where is the link, and it wouldn't let me have that Rain of Gods. Yeah?
I'm going to do these
No,
red.
you can have this. I'm going to show you. Just proof on it. I'll never understand budget. Hang on. Hang on.
It's funny how you can tell when I'm not into it, can't you? Me and my other half are looking to go on holiday at the end of the year. We're going to go to Barker, but we have been considering looking into Japan, but that won't be till next year if we do that. Sounds interesting. I don't think we'll be going abroad anytime soon. To be honest, I'm quite happy with Mablethorpe. It's surprising to know how many people actually do like Mablethorpe too.
But it'll let me have that.
Oh, I do want to go down south, but obviously we kidded me. it's just a lot of money, and you've got to go on school holiday days, and it's just even more expensive. So I think stuff like that will be waiting until kids have left home.
Yeah, let me have that. That's not inappropriate.
Well, they'll probably end up tagging along when they get older.
Funny, innit?
And bridesmaids going on holiday and all. Lucky Bugger's going to America. Has everybody got them stickles? Everybody's been going off about these stickles. And I've seen these stickle accents or something. I've put them in my wish list. Just to try them out. I keep making myself a cup of tea and I forget to drink and then it gets cold. Oh God, no, I couldn't drink it cold. I've run out of tea. I think I'm going to have to get myself a cuppa. I have them from my paper crafting drawer full. Are they any good? Like, I know everybody's been going mad over them. I'm very peculiar what I put on my page. I mean, I used to stick them diamond stuff on and whatnot, but when you're colouring, if you're colouring a page, like if you've put gems on the page below and you're colouring on the top, you're gonna get lumps and bumps. So I stopped doing that. So I can't colour until later. Oh dear. Yeah, I have diamond stickles, love them. Nah, too expensive. I have all this stuff from the dollar store, works just fine. Oh no, cold tea. Honestly, I would like to go abroad at the end of the year, but I'm on sick leave from work, so I need to sort that first. Also, 2 gigs in June, so I want to make sure hotels and travel are sorted. Busy then, Rach. I drink anything cold, lol. Des makes me a cuppa for bed every night, and I drink it when I wake up. Oh, God. How you do it? I use them on cards, Jane, not really use them in books. I've seen Pam using them though, Jen. You know, in past. I have a nice cup of tea with me at the moment. It's herbal tea though, so it really helps with the anxiety. Enjoy, Rach. They are good, Jane, just like glitter glue, but more sparkly. I might just have to get myself one. I've ordered some things on. I don't want to say on here because I've noticed. People. Well, I'm not mentioning names because I don't want to cause any arguments or anything on my channel. But I've had ideas and stuff on my channel, and people are stealing my idea. I'm not being a D or all like that, but it's like anything I mention on here, they take it and put it onto their own group or channel or whatever, and it's like, well, that were my idea, and it might seem a bit pathetic, and it's not something I wanted to put on my channel, but like I say, I'm going to wait until it arrives and I can do a review on it, and then at least then I've said it's mine. I've decided to show you, etc. But yeah, I'll have to get some and have a look at them. I have so much colouring stuff, honestly, that I've not touched or tried. I was the same, Catherine, and at Christmas I set myself a goal that any new pencils and pens that I got, I would actually use them. I've, like Jen said to me, have I used these Winsor & Newton pens? I got these oh, when was it? Just before Christmas. Oh, I'll have to have a look then, Jen. I got these just before Christmas, and I haven't used them yet. I've swatched them, but
just that version, man.
And you get nib at this end, and the alcohol base, obviously. This one's True Blue. I have swatched them. And then that's the other side. I think yeah. So that's swatch. I put wedge for some reason. I think it was just that particular day. I was just like, but yeah, we've got nib and wedge, and these are colours. So the True Blue is this colour, but I like to have a nice range of different colours. But I'm limited because, like, I've only got one yellow, I've got 2 orange, and then I've got a red, like 2 red, 2 pink, like pinky purples. But yeah, I will get round to using them at some point. I'm sure you're not alone. I won't say them until I've started, forcing myself to use them. No, Jane. If you have a hobbycraft, they don't have stickers, but they have something similar if you want to just try it first. Yeah. Well, the closest hobbycraft to me is Sheffield. And it's not actually in Meadowhall, it's out of Meadowhall. So I've got to get a train to Meadowhall, and then I've got to get the tram from Meadowhall to Hobbycraft. But yeah, I suppose I could have a look on their website. But I'll have a look at Pound Shop in town when we go next week. You can get the tips to go on, Jane. That makes them into fine liners. Oh, can you? I didn't know that. Pineapple Crush and Buttercup are my favourite yellows in them. Have you got your set, Jen? Yeah, that's right, Jane. The Pound Shop has a glitter type product. You see, I've always said with pound store products, they always seem to be really poor quality. But I will have a look anyway. But yeah, they were only £20 for these. So I thought I'd snatch them up. Snatch them up. I'm needing a bigger desk. I've just got not enough room. Yeah, that's right, Jane. The Pound Shop has a glitter type products. I've had them for 15 years or more before WNM bought them. That says a lot then. Not about you, I mean like that you've had them for all that time. I want the pens that Fussel's been using. The ho-ho-hos, but they're like these. They look better, really better quality. I'm sorry if you're just tuning in and my page looks a mess. I'm just not feeling it today. I want to colour, but this page isn't the one that I want to colour today at all. But we're like an hour and 20 minutes in. I'm not going to stop now. Stop when I've got to stop. I'm going to start getting someone else to pick pages. The only ones that I've run out were black and ice grey. Typical colours. Everybody runs out of black and white usually. Feel you, my new desk is 2.5 meters wide, still not big enough. I'm wanting one of those L-shaped desks, Fussel. Like I've got the size that I've got now, but I'm wanting it to go the entire corner piece. I don't have the brush. Oh, hoo. I can't use brushes. I can't control them with my trimmers. I have the hard nib. Yeah, I don't think the ho-hos that you're using Fussel at the moment, these brush ones. I couldn't tell really. Yeah, I could do. You doing? Oh, you're playing with your sausages. Walls, sausages. Walls, sausages. Walls, sausages. Sausage. Sausage. Get it. Get them cheeky sausages. Get them. Yeah. I've got the Winsor Newton skin tones. Love them. Get him, get him, get him, get him. The hard tips are not for me. I had some bullet tip Copics, not my thing. I suppose it's all about preference, isn't it? So I got Cleo 2 new toys this morning. I got this squeaky ball. It's got stuff all over it, mate. It squeaks. Scooby-Doo ball. And then I bought her this sausage dog toy thing. So she's chewing on those and throwing them around house at the minute. Over here. I have trimmers for some of the brush tips going in the wrong direction. So yeah, you'll hear her playing with your toys in the background. See, I like the brush for a certain reason. Like, you can colour a wider page, you know, a big page or a big area with brush tape much easier than what you can with a nib. Nibs are okay for like certain like hard to reach areas, but they're not good for doing big spaces. And again, brush tips aren't really good for really tight spaces. Oh, Jen, okay, yes, the brushes could be a little tricky then. Mine, I've got them, but the rope has gone. Jessie had one of the sausages on our bed, and Dad thought she took a shit. That's what the chisel end is for, Lauren. Your brush doing big bits. Hi, Nikki. Hope you're well. Yeah. Oh. I'm hoping she don't rip it apart. She's not doing too bad. Baby girl, get it. Can't believe how much she's grown. She's growing too quick, Jen. Far too quick. Good, thank you. Stone grey. No, I don't want that. I'll send that though, yeah. I could do stone grey. No, I'll use that one actually. One I'm on 8, one I'm on 8. When do you think she'll stop growing, Jen? Everybody said when they see her, they're going, "Oh, she's right small. She's right tiny." I'm like, she don't look tiny. Feel my mum's. She's gorgeous, ain't you, baby? She's gorgeous, yes, gorgeous. Everybody bloody wants her. Just colouring, Gina. Oh. Always trying to take over, aren't you? Oh, baby girl. I told you we'd cuddle later, didn't I? We'll cuddle later. You need 3 hours. 3 hours to do me colouring. Yeah. I've got 14 people watching. I don't care. I know. Let me finish this. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, what's this? Get your sausages. Walls. Sausages. Walls. Sausages. Everybody remember that? That advert. Walls. Sausages. I'm going to have to go. Bye. Bye, Emma. Take care, love. You're out partying this weekend, Gina. Hi, Chitterman. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Walls. Sausages. Give them then. Gina, I don't believe you. Hi, Jason. Hope you're well, darling. I went to the Canary Islands and there were no canaries. What is it that you have coloured pink, Jane? Pink? Oh, I think it's part of his boots. I should have changed colour boots, really. I've coloured the trousers and the socks, the boot things, the same colour. Jen, how very dare you? I just got done shoveling snow. Now time to relax and colour before my day starts. That sounds like a plan, Chitterman. I have that one. I was looking forward to colouring in this one, to be honest, Nikki, but then my other half chose to pick this picture and I'm not very fond of it at the moment. I'm going to have to get someone else to pick. Yes, what you colouring, Chitterman? That's a good one, that, Jason. I'll pick, because I don't have most of them. That gets picked on the polls. Forgot this bit here. It's dustbin men are late as usual. Cleo's going to bark now because noise at bin man. The glow in the dark horror box. Oh, by Santiago and Joan Cal. Santiago. I think I know what you're about. Joan and Santiago Cal, I think it is, isn't it? Something like that. I'll give you a random page number and then it's a surprise to us both. Such a noisy doggy. Noisy girl. Noisy girl. What is it? What is it? Dustbin man. Haha. Wow. This'll be the book, Jen. And Jane's up and enabling me with the Mythagoria box. I do apologise. Is it this one, Chitterman, that you're colouring in? Yeah, it's a really good book. You can't. Obviously, it's hard to. There's a thing that I'm getting, so I'll be able to show you better, hopefully. Yeah, I coloured this one. It was part of a. It was part of a cut like a theme colour to colour, but apparently I did it wrong and I shouldn't have done it in glow in the dark. So it's certain parts of the page, Jen. If you look closely, these bits. Can you see it when I move it? Do you colour it normal then? Something on the page makes it glow. No, there's glow in the dark pieces on the page. Look, you can just see it in light. You just colour it normal, and then it'll glow when you put, Go on. You've got to put one of those black backlights on it. Or just normal light for a certain length of time, and then when you turn lights out, it glows. No worries, Chitterman. Yeah, I thought it was this one. Well, I coloured this one for the neon challenge. But I got told I got my work took off there because they said that I'd cheated because it was a glow in the dark book. But I thought it didn't matter because it was coloured in neon. You know, they could have left me picture on because it was still neon colours. Just they could have just took me a glow in the dark bit off. I don't know if it'll show you because it's not dark, but if I turn that one off, turn that one off. It's not going to show you, but you can cut, like I say, you can colour over at shiny bits if you choose to, Jen. That's what I've done here. If you look, I've coloured over the shiny bits, the glow in the dark bits. It don't make no difference. Only problem is when you're colouring, I've noticed with this book, when you're colouring it, like if you're colouring another page, some aren't, the perforated pages as well, but some aren't glow in the dark. And if you're colouring a page, it'll, like on this side, this bit that's got the glow in the dark bit on transfers onto this, so you'll get like lines. That's the only problem. I'm on the Fishman with the flowy bits. Fishman with flowy bits. I have to search now. Without the glowy bits. Sorry. Fishman without glowy bits. I know. It's one of them days. I do apologise. It's been a shit week, so... Fish guy without the glowy bits. I'll probably end up going past it. It's not typos, it's just me. Sometimes I read it too fast in the back book, almost at the end. Is that one? Yes, yeah, this one. Look, it's got they're piranhas though, them. I don't even know what type of fish that is. It looks a bit like he's got a shark head, hasn't he? When you look at him, he's got a shark. It's an ugly bugger. Ugly bugger. He's got a shark mouth. Well, his teeth look like sharks. Monster from the lagoon. It's bloody summer, isn't it? But yeah, I've only coloured that picture in this one. But as I said, with the glow in the dark bits, when you're colouring on next page, so I don't know if you're having the issue, Chitterman. I doubt it because there's no glow in the dark bit on this side. Yeah, there's no glow in the dark on this bit, so you're not going to get that, what I'm trying to talk about. But I suppose if you're colouring this page, if you go like that, you can feel it with your fingers, glowing dark bit that's lumped front page. I'll print onto this page. That's all the problem. So you're going to be like hitting and missing pictures unless you can put something underneath. It's a really nice book, and it's really thoughtful that they've put glow in the dark on it, and it looks really cool once you've coloured it and used backlight. But yeah, I watched it a long time ago, Jason. long time. I don't know why I bother with that. I have to, because it seeps through sometimes. It is a good book. I just wish it had separate pictures. Those lines from the glowy stuff really is unenjoyable. They did a poor job putting. Yeah, I think everybody says the same thing, Chitterman, about it. Like I said, I tried to explain that, like the glow in the dark pieces in book. If you're colouring on a normal piece at this side, it's just going to show the glow in the dark bits that's on that page up onto this page, so you're not going to get that consistency of that softness. Like, you're going to get the edges of the glow in the dark in it. But yeah, it's a really good book. I wish they'd not bothered with glow in the dark though, or at least tried to make it smooth so that when you coloured it, if you're like me, heavy-handed, you haven't got a prayer at not having no line markings on it from glow in the dark. Would have been better thing. Yeah, definitely, Jen. And then you could have at least put something like this, underneath. I think they've brought another book out, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I have actually. I have got that one, Chitterman. I've not even coloured in it yet. Like I say, I'm only managing to colour in majority of books now because of my live streams. Otherwise, they wouldn't even get coloured in. But I'm going to have a look at that. I started doing a Christmas page in the Joanna Bashford Christmas book. I'm still doing the one that you started, Jen. I've done some, but I've still not got round to. I think I've done a little bit more, but not much. Try and show you. I know I showed everybody at the beginning, but I did a bit more of this week. I did the on live stream on Monday. Oh, definitely. I like the paper quality. The same paper quality as the Kirby's Chitterman, I believe. She's looking good. Yeah, and this isn't actually black. It's the sepia colour in the Faber-Castell Polychromos set, Jen. So it's not black. It's like a blacky brown, really dark brown. But I managed to do the top last night, so I'm gonna try it and do a bit more at the weekend. No, we've not changed page. I'm just showing everybody my progress pieces. That's all. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some of that done at weekend. Just showing me whips, Rach, that's all. I've still got the Gothic Fantasy one from last year to do. There we go. And I've still got this to finish. I've done a bit more on that one. It's just all the little tiny things. And trying to not do it all the same colours is... But I did my little pink nutcracker. But I'll get there. Slow progress. Yeah, I've got quite a few whips on go at minute. A couple from last year, and then I've got the one from Monday's live. But I'll get round to it. I've got a couple of flip throughs to do. They're the 2 books I'd gladly give away, lol. What's that? The Lost Ocean and Christmas book.
What were it again?
Colouring has helped me stay sober from painkillers. I've been sober 2.5 years, but I traded the unhealthy addiction for colouring. Honestly, colouring is more expensive, but it saved my life. That's awesome news, Chitterman. Absolutely fantastic. It's great to know that colouring helps us in so many different ways. I know there's a lot. It's nice to see a lot of men colouring as well, because everybody thought it was just females thing. Yes, that's the one, Jason. A lot of people, when you talk about colouring, think it's just a females thing, but it's nice to see. I've seen quite a lot of males joining in with colouring, and it's nice to see because men are just as great as women at colouring, and men also struggle with life's troubles and need something to help them a long way. So that's great news, Chitterman. Absolutely great. But yeah, I do agree with colouring being more expensive. Once you start, you can't stop.
No.
But
I don't know why it is.
Keep going.
Because you were in it and you got kicked and we finished it.
I started the year with 0 whips. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Trying to bash for books. Don't keep me interested at all. Pages are too much the same for me. Yeah, I think it's just one of them things. It's some books is going to be interesting for some and not others.
It's got off to it.
When you hear some stories that people have been through, I mean, I've been through quite a bit myself. Mine's more along the lines of mental stuff, but it does help. Colouring does help, and it takes you away from it all. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely artwork, but just don't keep my attention. I fade away and end up getting bored really quick with them. Yeah, I think it's what I'm trying to think of the books that I'm not really peculiar with. I mean, I don't like when I first started, I used to get the what's the name? Oh, I forgot what her name were. Oh, I can't remember what her blooming name were now. But there's a woman that does colouring books, but they're all like photography pictures, like real life pictures and stuff. Everybody were going mad on it at one point. Can't remember for life for me what it is. I'm trying to look in me other ones, but I can't. Same with Hannah Carlson. I know. I'm unpopular by saying it, but just do not interest me. But I love seeing the way people colour them. Well, I was same, to be honest, until I started to colour them. I didn't think I'd be bothered about them, but I quite enjoyed doing the beetle one that I coloured, which I thought was strange because I'm not a big abstract mandala type person, but I enjoyed doing that. I suppose it also depends on my moods as well. I mean, like today, this is a picture that was supposed to be in colouring, and I'm just not bothered at all. But I'm plodding on. But I suppose like I say, it all depends on your mood, and I can't stand like patterns, mandalas and abstract stuff. I prefer an actual picture. You're welcome, Chitterman. It looks like Cleo has puked in your page. It's just not. It's one of those days, unfortunately. But at least I'm here. I'm talking, and I'm colouring. But yeah, I'm definitely going to change my way of picking a page. I were thinking of doing a whole month of Kirby books, actually.
I have not.
I mean, if people haven't got Kirby's, it's quite alright. You can just colour whatever page you want to. But I haven't. Last ones I've done was the stag page that I started on my first live last year, and then I think I've done the monster one that I did the other day. In like space of a year. So I wanna do a bit more. I have a couple of grayscale books where they provide the shading and you add the colour. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I love Christine Karen's. Hers is the same. Oh God, I want the new book, but I can't afford the prices that it is at the moment. I wanted to get the copy that she's got, because it's like Sarah Richter's books, you know, with cardstock. But when I went to have a look, see how much it would be, it was like $26 plus $26 postage, and I'm like, I cannot afford that. Luckily, I've gone on a Facebook group, and she said that in a couple of months there's going to be just a normal standard book on Amazon, so I'll have to wait and get that instead. I've got all her books, well, grayscale ones anyway, but yeah, her books have got grayscale in them. I prefer grayscale, to be fair, and that's teach me so much when it comes to line artwork, where shading needs to be for, you know, your line art versions. So it does help. But this one, I forgot what her name is. It's just left me. I don't know. No, I keep trying to think, but I can't. Why don't you work on a whip for an hour if you're not feeling it? Don't do things you are not enjoying. Well, I've only got. Well, I'll be leaving in like an hour's time anyway, so I've only got an hour to go. Rage. I've got Kirby books. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that's got Kirby books. I just thought of just doing a whole month of Kirby. I'm enjoying doing the different books, but I'm missing doing, you know, just a few of other books that I enjoy doing.
I said there's two in you, if you can't shoot one though.
Do you have a Dollar General in your area? We have something that's called the Pound Store. Poundland it's called. I suppose it's the same thing. But it's funny because they say it's a Poundland. But not everything's a pound, so how can it be a Poundland? Isn't it funny?
I'll go get ready to finish it.
Yeah, I mean UK chitter, man. We have a Poundland, a pound stretcher. We have a B&M, the Range. Got like close to us. What's it called now? Home Bargains. Is it Home Bargains? Right. What's that store across from the job centre?
Quality Save.
Quality Save, that's the one. A Quality Save.
It's like, still stood up top.
It's like a Home Bargains, a bit like B&M. I think they're like all same kind of thing.
Yeah, I've just stood still though because it was saying contact testing servers. So I've just
Oh,
stood
I've not
still.
heard of that before. Just add ink.
It's gonna keep doing this until they fetch new lot out.
I'm planning on going and having a look at me the big because we've only got a small B&M like down road from me because it's only a little town thing. But like in big town, we've got a huge B&M. It's absolutely huge. They extended it a couple of years back, but I very rarely get a chance to go down and have a look, to be honest. But we're gonna go down and have a look because I want to look, see if there's some pens and stuff down there. I'll have a look in there. No, but if you want to email me, Chatterman, for Christ's sake, it's one of them days. I do apologise. I'll try and find. I don't know if I can like. Hold on. If you click on that link, Chitterman, it'll take you to my About tab. If you scroll down, it'll say for business inquiries, view email address, and my email address will be on there. If you want to contact me through there, I can send you me post stuff on there. You can call me Rob, it is much easier. I don't know how to change my name. No worries, Rob. Nice to meet you. My name's Jane. But yeah, that's the easiest and quickest way to contact me through email address when it comes to on here. I don't have a PO box. I don't even know how to do anything like that. There's only me and my address, so I don't have nobody's address I can use. I don't even know how to go about it, to be honest, but everybody contacts me through there if they want to reach me. Right. I'm going to call this little mouse. But yeah, we've got a huge B&M store down near town, so we're gonna have a look in there, see if there's out in there I can get my hands on. I'm just colouring here, there, and everywhere at the minute. I'll be going over in pencil anyway, so. When we called it as local B&M this morning, they were doing them paint by numbers. They've got some on offer, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy any. There was a lion, and I wanted that one because obviously it's my star sign. I'm a Leo. And I was thinking, maybe I was being a bit cheap. No, I haven't finished it yet, Jen. And these were bigger boxes as well, but there were £7 each. There were a hummingbird one. I love hummingbirds. And I love lions, obviously, because it's my star sign. But I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. I was being a bit cheap, I think, this morning. I were going to implement myself with a no buying ban for 3 months. I can't buy anything. Think I'll be able to do it. I've gone over that bit when I shouldn't have. Well done, Jane. But no, I never got round to finishing it, Jen, at all. Not a chance in hell. In South Africa, we have many failed malls that have been taken over by the Chinese, and they are wall-to-wall, floor-to-floor, dollar stores and masses of food. Damn. I must do a no buy, ban. I can't buy anything for a certain length of time. Like I might challenge myself and get 6 months. I can't buy anything for 6 months. How's your page going, Catherine? I don't think that's a good idea. I think that urges you to buy more. Instead, what about a budget for a few months? No way, Jane. I know you could do it, Jen.
So I suppose the one that I met down. It's mental, isn't it?
I don't buy a lot, to be honest, Rich. It's just that every now and again I'll buy myself any new books that have come out if I can afford it. But I've not got an addiction or anything. I don't go around buying books every day. It's not an addiction that I've got to buy books, and I just want to think to myself, oh, I wonder if I'll be able to like go a few months without buying anything. Because my channel's all about flip throughs. That's what it were originally. Just doing flip throughs of colouring books.
Yeah,
and then I've got ventured on to doing these live streams. But I thought, oh, it's a challenge. My channel's all about flip throughs, but what if I went a few months without buying any books or pens, pencils and stuff? I just thought, oh well, I'll get a go at not buying anything for a while. I've seen a YouTuber who compares markers. He's in the UK also. The price difference between the USA and UK for markers is insane. Oh, definitely. Definitely, Rob. I think it's rubbish as well. How bad they do, pricing at books as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of people complaining that prices are some at books compared from UK to America and Australia is a big jump in difference, price wise. Okay, keep telling yourself that, we might believe you. Is there a book that you really want but never buy as you'll feel guilty? Oh, probably more often than not. Yeah, Rob, there's quite a few. I've had so many in my wish list for a certain length of time that I've not even, I can't bring myself. I think the only dearest books that I have bought myself is my Sarah Richter books. They were £20 each. I think mine's more along lines of pens as well, Like, I've got the Albion sets and the Crandiange Luminance sets, the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolours set. I've got the Hoo 320 colour permanent marker set in my wish list. I've put the Lightfast Derwents in there as well. And I do want the Crandiange Metalton 84 sorted Neocolour 2s. But as for books on my wish list, wow, have you seen the price of Anna Carlson's Magical Dawn? For some reason, it's saying £39.90 on my wish list. Damn. I've had the Great Grazia's Salvo book in Flowers and Gems. That's £31.91 at minute. I've no idea, Jen, to be honest. I have no idea. I've been eyeing up these colouring by Kitty books, but then again, they don't look great. So I've been umming and ahhing to get them. I've been after the mythographic books. I think they're a bit expensive, but they're really nice books as well. So it's like a mixture. I like the
Finish it.
Emmanuel Collin books as well. They're a bit on expensive, so like £12.57.
There you go, it's in Watson.
Must be just one that I've got in my wish list then. I might have got like a different version or something. I don't know. Oh, there's another Magical Dawn. Why have I got two in my wish list then? Oh, I think this one's the Swedish version. GSP trade, it says. I can take that one out there because I've got two then. Must really want Magical Dawn. No, I think it's just a case. I've got two separate books. I think one's Swedish and one's UK version. And I've got this. I don't know. There's no, because it's the same title, so I don't know what's going on with that one. But there's one. Go and have a look called Magical Dawn, Hannah Carlson. There were one showing up for £39. Like, wow. But yeah, I think all my books mainly range from like £15 downwards. I'm not a greedy person. I think the most expensive one that I've seen that I want is Christine Karen's latest book that's $26. But I think it's something like £21 in our money, and then another 20-something pound on top for postage. So the big overall duplicates though, aren't they? Sure, you need to get the small sets to get all. Oh, I've no idea, Jen, to be honest. I thought the big 300 odd set were the had them all in. Going for lunch, guys. See you later, Gina. Enjoy your lunch. You should set up an Amazon wish list so we could get you a book, or do you already? I already have one, Rob. I'll just get a link. Hold on. Because I know some people have asked me before, and I know it's on me my banner on my channel. But I think that's it. Just click on it.
Hello.
Yeah, I think that's it. Much really want Magical Dawn. No, I don't. I'm not that desperate to pay that much. But yeah, no worries, Jen. Most I've spent is the 20-something pound on me Sarah Richter books. They come all the way from, I think it's Germany she lives. But I do really like her books. We'll be colouring one of those in a couple of weeks.
Waiting for?
I'm looking for something pink for the ears. 207. We'll go with 207. But yeah, I'm not a greedy person. All my books are. I'd say they're not expensive. Overly expensive anyway. These are like 20 and £30 a pop. I think it's wrong as well, because they'll have them at a set price and then they'll up them and up them and up them. I think Coco Wyo has been worse one for it. There used to be like between £4 and £5 a book, and then it's just gone up and up and up and up to the point where they're like £8 a book. I refuse to pay that amount of money at the minute. My most expensive books are gifts. I have had hard time paying more than $10. Well, time for me to get kids to school. Have a great day. Thank you again for the great videos. No worries, Rob. You take care and have a lovely day. Make sure you get there safely. And I'll catch you again soon. Thank you for great videos. I'll try my best. But yeah, if you want to contact me, you can contact me through my email address. Speak to you soon. It's going to be one of those pictures that's going to be like rainbow colours. So what's everybody got planned then for weekend? Chill day?
No. Don't beat that visual. Wet bosses.
I'd like to go out on the weekend, but it depends on how my anxiety is. Needs to behave. Yes, behave. Yeah, it's not worse than anxiety. Has anybody watched that new Last of Us episode? Back, what did I miss? Nothing much. Nothing much. Just asking what everybody's got planned for weekend. Chill weekend, chill days.
Where you just put your bubble where you stood. Not yet though. I
think mine will just be just chilling out and colouring if I get a chance to. My turn for Sunday dinner again, so I'll be doing that. But once I finish, I'll be doing some colouring. Ducky's here. Or is it Bella? No, I want to wait till the whole series is out. I don't do wait a week. I like to watch the whole thing in a few sittings. Yeah, I watched it. I've literally paid for Now TV so I can watch it every week. I watched it first episode on my phone, but then I looked into how much it'd be for Now TV and just watching watched it on TV. Oh yeah, definitely, Rach. I got platinum for it. Love both games. I don't know if it's my thing, but a bit behind. It's lagging a bit. No, there's a new series come out, Jen, called The Last of Us, and it's based on a PS4 game. I was asking if anybody had watched it. He's not well again. Oh, our Dougie. Bless him. What's up with him, Jan? Oh, Daz. Is it, he ain't gone to work, has he, if he's still poorly? He ain't caught COVID, has he, bless him? It's all he bloody needs.
I'll be left.
Oh, chuffing hell. Bloody mad, isn't it?
Bubble.
Tell him to rest up and
I'll get this done, I'll get this.
get his scent
Where's she
better,
gone?
bless him.
You haven't? It's gone now.
It's good that he's not got COVID. I know that I've seen quite a few on Facebook mentioning they're down with it at the minute. A few people on my Facebook. Yeah, I think it does tend to linger though, doesn't it? Like if you've not fully recovered and you're still going out in it, it's not going to help at all. Cleo, you doing? Scratching my bloody foot off, woman. Oh, these bloody sausages. I think I've been fortunate, me. I've not been.
Oh, dude.
I've not caught out yet. Keep having odd sniffle here and there, but I had flu jab, so that'll help.
Right.
I watched. I'm a bit behind, like, but I watched Fast and Furious 9 yesterday. First time I've watched it. And then I watched. Wait, I watched after that.
Gotta finish on this one as well.
Trying to remember what I bloody watched.
That's two I've done.
I think it's his excuse for a curry. Sweat it out of him.
Where you going now?
Bless him.
Water. A bit in water, probably.
Can't remember what I watched after that one.
No.
Oh, that way I watched Matrix,
Yeah, I'm trying to get this
new
one right.
Matrix. Do you think anybody else watch that one? I think there's going to be another.
Got that one. Where's this one?
I think it went downhill when Paul Walker died, to be honest. And then I think they should have just left it as they did. But in this one that I watched last night, I mean, come on, John Cena's in it and all. As his brother. Christ.
Right.
And then at end, the mecha that is late to family gathering. I mean, come on. Like, yeah. I don't know, it's like, you know full well that if Paul Walker were alive, like Ellie'd leave it to Mia to do all action and go to work with brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be the like he were in all other films, and for him to stay at home to look after the kids and then come at end, it's a bit far fetched. I think they're going overboard. It's just a money racket now. They want to leave it, but while ever they're making money, they'll keep on making them, won't they?
Right.
But yeah, I think they should have stopped with Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it weren't long ago that Letty were complaining that they were being pushed out, like not given proper roles and treated like whatever, and yeah, they just run out of ideas and money, don't they? I've missed a bit here. No, it's wrong one. It's that geranium. It's same when they're remaking all these. I read yesterday as well. They're remaking Ghost, by Channing Tatum's remaking it and is changing it and stuff like that. It's like, no, leave it alone. I don't want you touching it. Leave Ghost alone.
I can't even get any on it outside of that.
To be honest, Bride's one for all that. I don't really watch. I don't really watch any of that.
No, I couldn't mind. It's Edmund.
I ain't even watched. I think I watched. Which one was it? Oh, I needed a darker one. I watched one of them, but I think it was the first one where he clicked his fingers and they all started disappearing. I haven't watched any others after that. I even watched Black Panther. I don't think I've watched new Spider-Man either. Don't get me started on that, Rach. I mean, we'll take Little Mermaid, for instance. I won't be watching that. But I'm not going to give my opinion on it. I don't know which one it were, Rach, but I watched that one of them and I've not even watched any others. I can't be bothered with it. I know there's Batman on Now TV. I was thinking about watching that later. Oh, I'm having my tea. The one with Robert Pattinson in it. Well, I've been told that not to watch it.
I'll finish that one.
but I'll watch it anyway.
Is every upstairs for you?
And it's not because of Twilight either, before anybody starts thinking. I've watched all of the Batmans. So I want to see how he played it and if it suited him or not. Because by far, I think Christian Bale is the proper Batman. He's supposed to be coming back for it as well, even though he said that he were quitting. That's what I've read anyway. Oh, I can sit there for 3 hours. Oh, the problem is if it's boring, I start going on my phone.
Is it in me? Move. Oh,
But it's funny because I watched a YouTube video of Christian Bale watching Robert Pattinson play as Batman, and it was like he were criticising him. And then that's when I read up that he's decided to take role back and is going to continue, but I don't know if it's true or not.
I've read enough of it, so there should be plenty around. 16.
I don't out to most films. I think if it don't grip me after like a certain length of time, I'll not bother. But well, I'll just sit there on my phone, to be honest, because Brian said to me, "Now, if you want me to watch this, you're gonna have to put your phone down." Oh, because he keeps wanting me to watch them bloody Harry Potters. Now, don't get me wrong. If you like Harry Potter, fair enough, but I am not a Harry Potter fan. I don't know. I think it might be just Daniel Radcliffe in general, but I can watch him in like The Woman in Black. And what's the other one? I've watched him in some other films as well. But as for Harry Potter, I just can't. And he keeps trying to force me to sit and watch them all. And I'm like, you haven't got a prayer, pal. How many times you try? And he's like, oh, I'll watch one of your horrors if you watch Harry Potter, and you can't go on your phones if you get bored. And I'm like, nah, because I know for a fact I couldn't sit there watching it. I'd rather watch paint dry. Give me a book any day. You see, I'd love to be able to sit there and read a book. I mean, I've got me Zach Bagans reading books. I've read some of one book, but I haven't been back to it for months. But I don't want to read some more of that because I like, and it's not too thick. But like big books, I always seem to read so far and then I stop and then I don't come back to it for like months at a time and then I forgot what I've read. So I have to reread it again. And I end up getting myself an headache. Somebody can read to me. I'll listen to you, you know. And then people say, "Well, just get one of those them apps that read the book to you." I think he was really good, actually, shockingly good. I'm not a Twilight fan, but I will say he's a good actor. Just got an unfortunate role which stuck with him forever. Yeah, I love Twilight though. I were a big fan on Twilight. I even were going to go to extremes to get a Cullen tattoo. That's how bad I were at one point. But I were young and stupid. And don't worry, I didn't get a tattoo. But yeah, I like Robert Pattinson. I watched him in I think it was Water for Elephants or something like that. And I've also watched him in Remember Me. And I enjoyed him in all those. And there's been some other films that he's done as well. He's a proper English bloke, you know what I mean? Yeah. Certain role. I mean, she was good in she's been in some films before. I mean, she was in that Messengers and what film now? The one with the kids, the game board or something like that. She was in that, and she's been in some other films as well. She was in with Jodie Foster, Panic Room or something like that, I think. So yeah, Kristen's not too bad actually. I don't think it helped her when they were together and she cheated on Rob and it just went downhill from there for her, and then she's been in some films. I think a worst film for Kristen Stewart was that underwater film that she did a year or so ago. Can I have words and if I read to you if you want to? As Danny DeVito said in Matilda, why read a book when the TV gives you the info faster? Exactly. But all the problem is the TV doesn't include everything from the book. I think that's what peeves me off more. I mean, they said like with Twilight books, they said that they'd not took everything from Twilight books and they were missing out on so much stuff. And I was gutted and kicking myself because I really wanted to read all the Twilight books, but I just couldn't do it. I can't. It's weird. I can read, but obviously I can read, but it's like once I read, it's like a cinematic. I'm trying to make a movie in my head, like a cinematic thing in my head as I'm reading it and trying to imagine it and stuff. But then I give myself a headache because I'm overdoing it, and then I'll get a rest and I'll not go back to it for like months at a time, and then I'll come back to it and then I'll forget, and then I'm having to redo it again. It's like, oh, stuff this, chuck it to one side. I'll try again another day.
Yeah. I'm ready with the silver on a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But I don't know. I was thinking about using one of those apps just for it to read to me, and I might be able to cope that like that. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's reading to me, and I can have time to like. I don't have to read it and trying to understand it at the same time. I can just listen. A bit like TV, but without the picture.
Yeah. All's good.
Something I can look into. End up falling asleep or something. Because that's another one of my tricks and all. If film's boring and I'm like feeling a bit sleepy, lay down and I end up falling asleep. It's like this film's rubbish. World would be a boring place if we all done the same things. So true. You keep being eager to read that colouring book though, aren't you, Jen? Have you gave in yet?
You got confidence in that, if you're able to do that.
I've resisted though, only read what I've coloured. For how long? I'm sorry guys for today. It's just I am not feeling this page whatsoever, and I'm just chucking anything here, there, and everywhere. So if it looks rubbish, it's fine. I don't care.
When it first time you'd done it? No. Yeah. Last season when you did it, but that first time.
Slowly be there till next year.
Yeah, but it ain't costed a 2 weeks time. It didn't just cost it. It did. It's winding you up.
Oh, I got a bit of red there on mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
As and when rage is not a race. As long as you enjoy it when you do, that's all that matters. He's got his gym jams on, but he's got his boots on that he goes out in. Or is that... No, it's his socks. Oh, never mind. Thinking that it was his boots, but it's his socks.
God has a lot to do with it. I ain't got time for that, do
Was a film too, but it was shite. I found a book on one of the stories in the Haunted Dolls, Jane. I enjoyed it. Oh, yeah, it's his socks. His trousers and then his socks. I've messed up, but I'm not feeling it anyway. Can't see his feet. They're his feet there. It's just I've done his feet in the same colours as his trousers. I just can't be bothered. I really don't care. I think this is like first time I've actually not been bothered. I'll change it. I'll make it into coffee. Will that be okay? I'll give him a coffee instead. He'll be right. He's got a funny coloured coffee. Oh, my stomach's growling. That'll do. Hiccups now. I have no idea, Rach. I don't even know what we're having for tea, to be honest, but I'm absolutely parched. Could eat a scabby horse.
I'll have alcohol. Crap night. I'll get ready.
So we've got the wall and the floor to do 104. I'll just use this on his coffee. Just going to turn it around a sec a little bit. Oh, so I can get to this. Has he got a pinny on? No, it's his cushion. Has he got a pinny on? It's his cushion. I know, Rach, I'm nearly there. Nearly finished. Thank the Lord. Would have thought I'd ever, want to hurry up and finish a page so quick. I think you should leave it as a whip. You will enjoy coming back. No. Not a chance. It's getting finished. I'll not be able to get it back in shelf fast enough. I'm not even going to bother with pencils because I'm just not felt this at all. So it'll just stay as it is. Launch it from your desk. There's not many people that like gnomes, is there? What can we have for his wall? Warm old pink. No, not in that colour. Well, it's not really Christmassy, is it? It's not Christmassy, it's just a gnome. Needs something bright, so I might just go neon coral. It's neon coral. No, that's not even bright. It's light orange. What's that one? 140. Yeah, we'll pick that one. It's a random colour, different colours. It'll do. Oh, Ruben won a medal as well this last week. He got his medal yesterday. He played that Bokia. No, need to rename the video Unicron farted on my Oh dear. Unicorn. I don't get why there are so many gnome colouring books. Not the first thing I thought that would be popular. Be surprised how many people like gnomes though. I think they're quite cute. But I can't stand them. He wants to go and smash them all off its shelf. I keep winding him up about getting some just to pee him off. And the fact that he had to pick a page out of this book as well irritated him. So probably that. It irritated him so much that he had to pick a rubbish picture for me to colour. The medal was for a game called Boccia or something like that. It's like bowling. BOCC. I can't even pronounce it, but it's like Boccia or something like that. Okay, I've got cretins all over the place. I will tell him, Jen. He's doing really well with his appointment this morning. He's come on in leaps and bounds, and he's doing really well with his mathematics. I'm just so proud of him. From where we were like 2 years ago, well, when pandemic hit and everything, and he was really behind, he's come on so much. He's still learning like level 3, but he's in year 5. But he's still on education level of his age group, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he's been seeing her a lot actually. His teacher told me this morning they've got a person that's on his desk, and he's even been putting his hand up during class and getting involved and answering questions and stuff. So that really puts my mind at ease. If only you had stickles, Jane, it would finish the page off beautifully. Well, at least it's not all certain, colours and whatnot. I thought I'll just chuck it in there. It looks alright. To say that I've just rushed it and not bothered with it, and just not feeling it. I'm leaving the moon white. Yes, I'm leaving the moon white. Same with the mushroom toadstools or whatever you want to call them. My sister is a year younger than Ruben, and she's also getting one-to-one support. It makes me think, how can primary schools do this so well, but secondary schools just give up on them? Yeah, well, we were mentioning that this morning to his teacher. We were asking, like, is he going to be ready for high school? And she's like, we're going to be having his EHCP meeting in a couple of months' time, so we'll be discussing a lot more about it then. She was just wanting to get to the point of his targets that he's reached and what his targets are going to be for the rest of the year. Because he's obviously got sensory issues as well. So certain clothing touching his skin and stuff. So we were worried about his uniform not being great for him and him not wanting to wear it because it's like an automatic suspension if you don't wear the correct uniform. So it's something that we're going to have to be talking about, because there's going to be days where he doesn't even wear his uniform for primary school. He's wearing just tracky bottoms and his PE top for school. He won't wear proper uniform. It's just something to do with material or something. I don't know. I don't understand it myself. But they're quite lenient with him. But obviously with high school, they're not as lenient. So that's something that we're like worried about. What's going to happen and how it's going to affect, Are they going to not allow him into school, or? But apparently it's something that we've got to discuss with Sendco woman at that high school. And we don't want to be putting him into a special needs school, because he doesn't really need a special needs school. He's deaf, and he's got a bit of developmental delays, but he's not needing that. He's needing proper schools, but he's needing the help that's there for them. And that's what the EHCP's for. That's supposed to be there to help them, but if they're not getting it, then But yeah, it's something we'll be talking about when we have his EHCP review in a few months' time. Thank you, Jen. His slippers reminds me of fried eggs. I know they are blue, but the pom-pom looks like an egg yolk. I was going to use pencils, but I just can't be bothered. I'm done for that today. I really am. I just can't. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be blunt. I can't be arsed. It's been one of them weeks. I'm glad for a new fresh week next week. Welcome back, Gina. Just a quick chat before I go. Did you have anything nice, Gina? Don't make me too hungry, will you? I just tell them to get their priorities straight. They don't do anything for bullying and support if you're stuck but God forbid if you were red socks to school. Well, with this high school it's only up road from us, but they're more bothered about the attendance and the uniforms than they do anything else. They've got to be in school at this time. They can't be late. If they're late, they get detentions. If they can't even burp. Literally, if they burp, they get a detention. It's ridiculous. It's honestly like a prison. They have these thumbprint things. You've got to put your thumbprint on this machine for you to get into school, and you've got to sign out by using your thumbprint on this machine to get back out. Near enough, yeah, Jen. It's like a prison. When you go up there, there's only one way in and one way out, and it's a big double-doored reception, and it's huge. The place is huge. I think it's got like 2 floors. Yeah. When you ask to go to the toilet, you can't. You've got to wait until end at lesson, and then if you're late to your next lesson, then you get it's nuts. Yeah, probably Gina. Yeah, one of my sons, they were in his class. There were a girl in front of him, and she was doing her work, and then this lad's come across to her, tormenting her and that. And Jack, my son told him, leave her alone, she's not doing out. And then Jack got told off because he told him to leave him alone. It just don't make sense. It's wrong. If you burp, you say pardon me and get on with it. Oh no. Because it's one of these where the kids around here, the little buggers, they swear like every 2 seconds. It's really, really bad. And just the attitudes. I know the kids and that, and they're messing about, but the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they do things, they try being like proper Rasta and stuff like that. And it's like, just stop. The biggest litter bugs around this area, they'll have food at shop and they just chuck rubbish on the floor. They don't put it in bin. But they can be in class, and apparently if a person burps, and the whole class laughs, they all get told off. It's like, you can't help yourself if you poop or burp. If you need toilet, you need toilet. But apparently they try and reduce them going to toilet, because there's a lot of kids that are going to toilet and they're staying in the toilet and not coming back to the lesson, and they're wagging it in toilets. So that's why they're so reluctant to let them go to toilet. But yeah, it's It's nuts. I do believe that they're more interested in their uniforms and attendance than they are anything else. But I'm hoping that Ruben does get the help he needs when he goes up there. It's just because the school is classed as good and not excellent or outstanding. It's just good, marked good. Well, when you've got a SEND child, it's, you know, I've spat on my page now. It's one of those things where you start to panic and worry about how it's gonna, pan out. But we'll see. I'm hoping that we some changes. Lol, Gina the tutor. Toot toot. I get the toilet bit, but sometimes it can't be helped. But the burping is just mad. It is. It is. There were once I was waiting in reception and this bloke come in and he's like, I want to get my effing daughter out of here. You've took her phone off her and everything and refused to get her back. And they're like, oh, calm down. We're effing and jeffing at her. I just had a little bit come out of my mouth. I do apologise. Effing and jeffing at reception, and she's like, we hadn't took it off her permanently. We only took it off her till end of day, and she can have it come back to reception and have to take it back. But they get told at beginning of the day when they walk through doors that they're not to have the phones on them, they're to put them in the bags, turn them off, etc. But kids being kids, they just do what they want anyway. And apparently she'd been using a phone in classroom and, going on social media and not doing her work and stuff. So, but yeah, they've got to have the earrings and everything out, and they can't have the skirts. Round here, the skirt's supposed to be to the knees, but round here they've like, exactly, Jen, exactly. But kids are these days round here. I don't know if it's just round here or everywhere, but they've got a real attitude. They're supposed to wear the skirts to just above the knees, but lasses round here they're right up to the bottom of the bum cheeks. So when they bend down, you see everything, and it's wrong. I think they should all wear trousers because it weren't long ago they were all saying that girls wearing short skirts. They're not short on purpose. They turn them up at the waist so that it makes the skirt shorter. Why they do it, I don't know. But I think they do it for attention, to be honest. Let me just say, kids respect me at my job because I treat them like a human rather than a punching bag. Yes, they have attitude, but it's because parents don't care and teachers do nothing. Not in all cases, Rach. There's some kids that can respect, but in some kids they've got, they're not brought up that way. Sometimes the parents are absolutely fantastic parents, and the kid knocks about with other kids that have got problems, and then it just spirals like that. Well, I've got to say, I've fully respected my children to everything. I have gone through thick and thin with my kids, and I have not shown them any disrespect. I have tried to discipline them the best possible way. I have tried to do. I've gone through above and beyond for my kids, but yet I still have problems with my kids, and I'm not a bad person. I've not caused any problems I don't think I have any problems towards my kids. I've just tried to show them the best discipline without having to use handful force, hands and forceful stuff to any of my kids. I've not cracked them. I've not, I've confiscated things from them when they've been naughty. I've grounded them if need be. But I've still had shit. It's just one of them things where some kids will be that kind of kid. I've got 4, and I've had one out of all 4 that's been like it, and he's not been any different. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. It's not a case of all parents and teachers don't show respect to all to kids, or you know, the parents can't always be blamed for some of the. I mean, these parents out there with kids that have gone out and become murderers, but yet they've had you know, a decent upbringing. Yeah, they've probably had trauma. I've had trauma all my life, but that don't mean I'm going to go out and go and kill somebody. You know what I mean? It's everybody's decisions and choices that's there for them to. But I'm not going to go into it anyway. I just wanted to say that, you know, that some kids that at school, it's like a prison. You know what I mean? And I'm going from talking about high school for Ruben, and we're going into a different category here, and I'm not in the mood for all that. But yeah, as regards to high school for Ruben, I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, it changes. You know, I don't want him becoming something that is going to be out of control. But it's just making sure that the Senko helps best they can. Other than that, it's out of my hands. I can't. I'm not sending him to a special needs school. He doesn't need special needs school. He just needs the support that he needs at high school for him to progress further. And he's doing really well. From being at one school and then going to another, he's come on in leaps and bounds, and I can't be any prouder than I already am at him. He's absolutely fantastic, and from what she's told me today, he's doing really, really well. So, yeah. Right, guys. So it's coming up to 3-hour mark. I'm going to scoot off because I've got things to do. Again, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed catching up with everybody. It's Friday. No. Monday. We're on Friday today. On Monday we have the Circle of Life, and I'm not pronouncing it, Jen. You haven't got a prayer, but I'll try. Go on, I'll try. Melpomene Chatpanagiotou. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's Circle. Spoil sport. It's Circle of Life book on Monday, and it's the Swan page. Bingo. Hopefully the school he's in now will give their opinion. It helps him for high school. Yeah, definitely. Well, the EHCP will help anyway. They'll put all information on there. So it'll all go on there, and they'll be able to sort it out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But we've got a year and a half, and even though she said we've got a year and a half, that year and a half is going to go really fast. No, that's right. I'm glad I got it right. So yeah, Monday is the Circle of Life, and it's the Swan page. So I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't get up to anything that I wouldn't do and get into trouble. I'm speaking to you, Gina. I hope you have a fantastic weekend anyway. Thank you for joining me. It's been a blast. I've really enjoyed it. And I'll catch you all on Monday. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. Mwah. Lots of love.